Hello, welcome back to Laserbrains. It's good to see you here again. I trust that you've come to add another lightsaber to your collection. Well, you're here on a very good day. You always seem to time your visits very well. Our scavenger has just returned from another hunt to find us some wonderful lost and forgotten lightsabers, so we do have a collection of new used lightsabers that might meet your fancy. Some of them are a little more rare than some of the other ones that we have had in the past, so why don't I just step back and grab those and bring a few of them up for you to look at. Okay, I'll be right back. So the first one I'm going to show you is a Wookiee lightsaber, actually. There's not a lot of these in existence because there were not that many Wookiee Jedi, so having a Wookiee lightsaber is a pretty rare thing. One of the unique features about a Wookiee lightsaber is that the hilt is made out of wood, which is very unusual of lightsabers. You don't see a lot of wooden lightsaber hilts, so that makes this kind of a fun one. This is a very simple lightsaber, as you might expect of, giant warrior forest teddy bears. They have a lot of trees on their planet, so, the wooden hilt and the simple design, but it's a very sturdy lightsaber, and even being as old as it is, it does still work. So that's a good one if you want a working lightsaber to add to your collection, especially something as rare as the wooden hilt. Just put that one down there. You can think about that one. The next one we have is, this one's a very interesting lightsaber. I think this is one of the longest hilts that I've ever seen on a lightsaber. So, if you have big hands, there's plenty of room to fit both your hands right on this enormous hilt. So that's a kind of an interesting feature. Aside from the length, it's a very simple lightsaber design, predominantly silver with just a little bit of black, and there's not a lot of bells and whistles on this lightsaber. It's really just meant to get the job done. It's a very straightforward lightsaber other than the length, but it is very beautifully built, so it's a good quality lightsaber. This one unfortunately no longer works. So again, it's more of just a decorative piece, but it is a good lightsaber to have. Now this next one is a Sith lightsaber. I seem to remember that you liked the Sith lightsabers in the past. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought I remembered at least once you liked Sith lightsabers, so this is a Sith lightsaber, and this one has a very unique feature. You can actually see the crystal inside the lightsaber, so you don't get a lot of lightsabers where you can see the crystal, so that makes this one especially nice because it does have that rare feature. This is a very elegant lightsaber, I would say. There's a lot of detailing on it. It has a lot of silver, and then of course there's gold on the interior, and there's just a lot of little details that make this a very elegant saber. And then of course you have the crystal cutaway here so that you can actually view the crystal, and this one does actually still work. Though of course it is a Sith lightsaber, so as we've mentioned before, you do want to be careful when you're getting those Sith lightsabers because of the potential dark energy still housed within them. So you do want to be careful with that, but I think that you're experienced in collecting Sith lightsabers, as I recall, so that's a good one to consider if you'd like something. I know that you like kind of the more rare lightsabers, so that's always a good one to consider. Now this lightsaber here, I think that we'd all love to know the story behind this lightsaber. Clearly it was hit with a blaster at some point, which is why on the end you can see all of the wires here. which makes it interesting in itself that it's a damaged lightsaber. We actually don't get very many of those because most of the time when a lightsaber is damaged, it's usually totally finished and nobody bothers saving it, so not entirely sure how our scavenger came across this, but it is cool to have in anyone's collection. The amazing part about this lightsaber is that it does actually still work. I know, I couldn't believe it either when we first brought it in and found out that it still worked, but yes, it does still work, even being damaged, so that just goes to show you what a quality build this lightsaber was. The fact that it still works even after being hit with a laser blaster, so the fact that it still works makes it a great choice for anyone, and then you get the unique feature of seeing the wires and I don't want to say the inner workings because they're all kind of fried, but portions of the inner workings, just to kind of see what goes on inside a lightsaber hilt. Of course, the handle has been melted a little bit by the laser beam, but again, it's a very interesting lightsaber, and the end of it is very interesting too. You got the blade shields here, which you don't see a lot of those. Usually it's a single shield, so this one has a double blade shield, which is kind of a cool feature, so that's always a good one to consider. Now, this next one is a very unique lightsaber. In fact, our scavenger is pretty certain that it's actually not a lightsaber, so that makes it a very rare, I guess we'll call it saber for lack of a better word, simply because we're not entirely sure what this is. Our scavenger finds most of our lightsabers scattered throughout the galaxy in different places, and this one, it's almost primitive in its design compared to some of the other sabers. It's as if it was designed completely by some other species or in another galaxy or something like that, because we've never seen one quite like this. It just doesn't fit the traditional Jedi lightsaber model, so we wonder if maybe it belonged to like a time traveler or something like that, someone who wouldn't have been from, the same area or the same era as our other lightsabers. So it's just, it's a very interesting piece. It does actually work. And as you can see, it's a double-bladed lightsaber, which, those are always kind of fun, but again, I keep calling it a lightsaber, but it's not actually a lightsaber. So if you're looking for rare and unusual, we're pretty certain that this might be a one-of-a-kind because we're really not sure where it came from. So this is a excellent one to consider. Now, this one is one of my favorites from the last batch that our scavenger brought in. This is an Inquisitor lightsaber. You might recognize it from the design. Now, how our scavenger managed to get Inquisitor lightsaber, we don't know, and we don't want to know. We don't ask questions, and then no one gets in trouble, and we keep our happy little business arrangement going. Our scavenger brings us we assume discarded lightsabers that they find. They bring us those, and we resell the used lightsabers at a wonderful discount to collectors such as yourself that are interested in purchasing them. We don't know where most of these come from, but the Inquisitor lightsaber is such a very unique design that it's very evident this was an Inquisitor lightsaber. So we are very happy to have this in our collection. The Inquisitor lightsaber, of course, features the round handguard around the hilt, and then, of course, when actually in use, the lightsaber can actually spin around that, which makes it a very unique feature, because I don't know of any other lightsaber that we've ever had in our collection that can do that, so that is definitely a unique feature in a lightsaber, and it's a very striking design with the round handguard. It makes it look very warrior. Of course, these are Sith lightsabers, so you do want to be careful of any dark energy that might be within them. And this one does in fact still work. As you can see, it's one of those nice double-bladed lightsabers. So it's a double-bladed dark energy lightsaber, so you do want to be careful with it. And of course, it is an Inquisitor lightsaber, so you want to be extra careful with it. And it's probably not one that you want to advertise that you have, because again, we don't know exactly where our scavenger got this, so there could be an angry Inquisitor wandering around the galaxy, so you do want to be a little careful, but it is a very unique piece to add to anyone's collection. You think you'd like the Inquisitor saber? Yeah, it is just really, really cool saber. Okay, so we will be taking the Inquisitor saber. Were you interested in any of the others that I've shown you so far? Or would you like me to show you a few more? We do have a couple more. The one that was blasted apart by the laser blaster? Alright. Yes, we can wrap both of those up at the front desk. Why don't you just meet me up there? We'll wrap these up and you can take your new acquisitions home. I think this is the first time that you've bought 2 lightsabers from us, isn't it? Well, I guess our scavenger did an excellent job in finding us some very unique pieces this time. I'll just meet you at the front desk. We'll wrap these up, and hopefully we'll see you again when our scavenger comes with another batch. Okay, see you at the front desk.